What trait automatically makes you think someone is stupid? People who aren't willing to admit when they're wrong or are fighting just for the sake of winning an argument. People trying to win an argument by saying how smart they are. How much they talk versus how much they actually say. Refusing to listen to the other side of the argument because they're so dead set in their beliefs and convinced they're right. They can't even comprehend that the other side could even have the remote possibility of being valid. Various my opinion is as good as your facts type attitudes. Or similarly, those who has opinions as substitutes for thought rather than as results of thought. Standing in line for 10 minutes and not thinking about what they want to order until they get to the register. The power of crystals, manifesting, astrology, chakras. If they're a flat earther or anti-vaxxer, I'll spend plenty of time explaining a new, absolutely necessary, medication to a patient, make sure to give them reliable resources so they can research it more if they want, etc. Everything's cool, right? Then their family member come out of the room 5 minutes later, saying they don't want the patient taking it because my dad-mom's sibling Facebook friend had a terrible reaction to it, or well, this anti-vax flat earth blogger says lavender oil will do the same thing without chemicals. My personal favorite is probably you just want to make money off of us, as if I personally benefit from starting someone on fucking warfarin. People who post daily on Facebook about removing negative people from their life. Giant drawn on eyebrows. People who think they have superior taste because they dislike popular things. Racist. Big ego. Acting tough and smart and bigotry. People who let one characteristic, race, gender, nationality, politics, etc., totally define who they are and how they live their life. Being a religious fanatic. Irrational anger. Regarding my dating life, I avoid zodiac girls because they usually come off dumb as shit. People who say they have a high IQ and not like other people and fuck society people. When they have to have the last word on everything, no matter how wrong their reasoning may be. Being rude to cashiers, waitresses, etc. Bad hygiene. I don't care what your IQ is, if don't brush your teeth, wash your clothes, and take showers, people will think less of you. Believing in star signs, demons and shit. When people attach their sense of self to their arguments. You can't disagree with them without it being interpreted as a personal attack. It doesn't leave them any room to revise their arguments or adjust to new information. People who believe clickbait sites on Facebook or other sites. There's been a lot of times that I had to prove to my mom and aunt how very untrue the articles are. Not normal religious people. I respect people that have an actual faith. The ones I think are stupid are the ones that will just get pissed at you, refuse to speak to you, or claim you're the reason things are bad simply because your religious beliefs don't equate to theirs. Being oblivious to their surroundings. Stubbornness. Determination is one thing, but being pig-headed and refusing to accept when you're wrong is one of the most telltale signs of weak-mind fool. People who use long words that don't mean what they think they mean. E.g., I'm inseminating from this. People who have to announce how sarcastic they are. These people almost never understand sarcasm. Tailgating. When someone disagrees with a good scientific study because it doesn't reflect their personal experience that they just thought about as you cited the evidence. Answer plus pro-life tip. Someone I knew in the military was walking through the galley with their hat on, and a chief started to tell at him from behind. He was by no means stupid, but he started mouth breathing while looking at the chief with a vacant expression. At the end he actually got a pat on the shoulder. If someone you don't know is super angry and yelling, just start mouth breathing. Takes all the wind out of them. Makes a mistake, instead of taking the blame and acknowledging what they did wrong, they blame the people around them. This strange competition some people have going on where they brag about how unhealthy they live. I only got this amount of sleep, but in a proud voice. Vegetables are only for rabbits, stuff like that. I mean, congratulations for not taking care of your body. Wow, so smart, so cool. unironically using the word sheeple.